Hello, welcome to the final day of Tigerstar's week. Starting tomorrow, we'll be diving in with a new leader, Blackstar. I'd love to hear your thoughts and ideas for his week of Speedpaint down below. The scene that my sister Rachel's going to be drawing today is of Tigerstar dying 9 times over at the paws of Scourge. I'll read this scene to you now, where Firestar reveals Tigerstar's dark history of murder and betrayal. I'll be on pages 229 through 234 of The Darkest Hour, if you want to follow along. Firestar shot a scorching glance at Tigerstar, wanting to express all the hatred he felt for the cat who had brought them to this. But Firestar knew that he had to hold on to his self-control if he wanted to make any impression on the ThunderClan cats. Dipping his head towards their leader, he meowed clearly, so that all the cats could hear him. Greetings, Scourge. I am Firestar, leader of ThunderClan. I wish I could say you're welcome in the forest, but you would not believe me if I did. And I have no wish to lie to you. Unlike your supposed ally here, I am a cat of honor. He flicked his tail towards Tigerstar, trying to put all the contempt he felt into a single gesture. If you've believed any of the promises he's made you, you're mistaken. Tigerstar told me he had enemies in the forest. There was all the cold of Leaf Bear in the Black Cat's voice. When Firestar looked into his eyes, it was like gazing into the deep place at night, unrelieved by the smallest gleam of light from StarClan. Why should I believe you instead of him? Firestar took a breath. This was his chance he had wanted all along. The chance he'd missed at the last gathering, when thunder and lightning had interrupted the meeting. At last he could stand in front of all the clans of the forest and bring Tigerstar's dreadful history into the open. But now it was not just a matter of tarnishing Tigerstar's reputation, but of saving the whole forest from destruction. Cats of all clans, Firestar began, especially the cats of BloodClan. Tigerstar's crimes speak for themselves. When he was still a warrior of ThunderClan, he murdered our deputy Redtail, hoping to be made deputy himself. First, Lionheart was chosen as deputy, but when that noble warrior died in a fight with ShadowClan, Tigerstar had reached his ambition at last. He paused, a grim silence gripped the whole clearing, broken only by a contemptuous rebel from Tigerstar. Mew away, little kitty pet. It won't change anything. Firestar ignored him. Being deputy wasn't enough. He went on. Tigerstar wanted to be leader of the clan. He set a trap for Bluestar at the Thunder Path, but my own apprentice strayed into it instead. That's how Cinderpelt came by her crippled leg.
A shocked murmur swept through the clearing, except for BloodClan. They all knew Cinderpelt. She was popular even with the cats of other clans.
Then Tigerstar conspired with Broken Tail, the former leader of ShadowClan, who was ThunderClan's prisoner. He brought a pack of rogues into ThunderClan camp and tried to murder Bluestar with his own claws. I stopped him. When ThunderClan had beaten off the attack, we drove him into exile. As a rogue, he slaughtered yet another one of our warriors, Running Wind. And before we knew what he was up to, he'd made himself leader of ShadowClan. Firestar paused and looked around him. He was not sure how BloodClan and their leader Scourge was taking all of this, but he could see that he had the horrified attention of every other cat in the clearing. He steadied himself, wanting to be sure they heard the last and most dreadful part of the story. But Tigerstar still wanted revenge on ThunderClan. 3 moons ago, a pack of dogs got loose in the forest. Tigerstar caught prey for them, and then laid a trail of dead rabbits between the dogs' lair and ThunderClan's camp to try to lead them to us. He murdered one of our queens, Brindleface, and left her near the camp to give the dogs a taste for cat blood. If we hadn't found out enough time to escape, the whole of ThunderClan would have been torn to pieces. Good riddance, Tigerstar growled. As it was, Firestar forced himself to go on. Our leader, Bluestar, died the bravest death of any cat, saving me and her clan from the pack.
He expected yells of outrage, but only silence greeted him as his story came to an end. The eyes of every cat were fixed on him, stunned with shock.
Firestar glanced at Leopardstar,
still standing with Blackfoot and Darkstripe a little way behind Tigerstar. The River Clan leader looked horrified, and for a few heartbeats, Firestar hoped that she might immediately break her agreement with Tigerstar and withdraw her clan from his leadership, but she remained silent.
This is Tigerstar's history,
Firestar mewed urgently, turning back to Scourge.
It all shows one thing, that he'll do anything for power. If he promised you a share of the forest, don't believe him. He won't give up one paw print, not to you or any cat. Scourge's eyes narrowed.
Firestar could see that he was thinking carefully about what he had heard.
Hope flared inside him like a tiny flame.
Tigerstar told me what he was planning to do with the dogs when he visited me 2 moons ago. The black cat turned his head so that his gaze rested on the leader of StarClan. He did not tell me that his plan failed.
None of that matters now. Tigerstar broke in roughly. We have an agreement with you, Scourge. Fight beside me now and you'll have all that I offered you.
My clan and I fight when I choose, Scourge mewed. To Firestar he added, I will have to think about what you said.
There will be no battle today. Tigerstar's fur bristled with rage, and his tail lashed from side to side. His muscles bunched as he dropped into a crouch. Traitor!
He screeched and leaped at Scourge with his claws extended. Watching with horror, Firestar expected to see the smaller cat torn apart. He knew from better experience the strength in Tigerstar's muscles. But Scourge whipped to one side, avoiding Tigerstar as he landed. When the massive tabby turned to face him, Scourge lashed out with his front paws. The pale leaf-bare sun glinted unnaturally on the tips of each talon.
Firestar felt his blood run cold. Scourge's claws were reinforced with long, sharpened dog teeth.
One blow to his shoulder unbalanced Tigerstar. He fell out one side, exposing his belly, and Scourge's vicious claws sank into his throat. Blood wailed out as the smaller cat ripped him down to the tail with a single slash.
A desperate scream of fury erupted from Tigerstar,
and he broke off with a ghastly choking sound.
His body convulsed, limbs jerking and tail flailing.
For a heartbeat, stillness settled over him, and Firestar knew that he was falling into the trance of a leader who loses a life, to wake after a little while, restored to strength and with the rest of his lives intact. But not even StarClan could heal this terrible of a wound.
Scourge stood up and watched coldly as Tigerstar's body convulsed again.
The dark red blood kept flowing, spreading out across the ground in a ceaseless tide.
Tigerstar let out another shriek. Firestar wanted to cover his ears so that he didn't have to listen anymore, but he was frozen to the spot. Again, the massive tabby's body grew still for a heartbeat. But again, the wound was still too terrible to yield the healing trance. Another spasm seized Tigerstar's body. His claws tore up the clumps of grass in agony, while his screeches turned from fury to terror. He's dying 9 times, Firestar realized. Oh, StarClan, no!
It was a death he would not have wished on any cat, not even Tigerstar.
He thought it would never be over.
When they saw what was happening to the leader that they had believed invincible, horrified yelling came from the warriors of ThunderClan.
Firestar realized that they were all breaking rank.
Several cats pushed roughly past him in their mad haste to flee from the clearing.
Tigerstar was panting now, his fight for life exhausting him. Firestar caught a glimpse of his amber eyes, glazed with pain and fear and hatred. Then his body gave one last jerk and lay still. Tigerstar was dead. Frozen in disbelief, Firestar stared down at the lifeless body. His oldest enemy, the most dangerous cat in the forest, cat he had expected to fight to the death. Gone. Just like that.
Wow. He's dead. He's gone. No longer a threat to Firestar or ThunderClan. His death was brutal. Experiencing the pain of dying 9 times over must have been awful. Not even StarClan could heal him. But perhaps they didn't want to. Maybe at that point he'd already done so much wrong that he'd condemned himself to the Dark Forest. So the StarClan healers were just like, nah, let him die. He deserves it. I mean, it's possible. StarClan's healed cats that were run over by cars. Like Pinestar and many other terrible injuries. I mean, Firestar was slashed open by Scourge as well, and he came back. But perhaps it's because the move that Scourge did struck so many major organs that they just couldn't help. But it's possible that they also just did not want to. StarClan probably didn't want to help Tigerstar continue to live. So, they didn't. I'd love to hear in the comments section down below what you think of Tigerstar's death. Did he deserve to die in this manner? Would it have been better for Fireheart to kill him himself? Or was it better for the story that an unknown enemy came in and surprise killed him? Did it preserve Firestar's character? To keep his purpose to live so that the story could continue? And so that he could really destroy Dark Forest Tigerstar later, and then die peacefully? What is Firestar without Tigerstar? Every hero needs a villain to fight. Don't you agree? Well, let me know what you think down below. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to go and check out the video over on the side of my last speed paint. And click that subscribe button so you can always be notified when I make my next video. Alright guys,
Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll see you soon with the next Speed Paint. Bye-bye!